Today we're going to be going over the top 5 quarterbacks in Madden Ultimate Team right now. Now, there is a Mike Vick card that is coming out very shortly, but he's not going to be on this list. Obviously, as he's not out yet, so we have yet to be seen, but I'm assuming he will probably be #1 on this list starting on Saturday when he comes out, and we will be covering that when he does drop. But for now, let's get to the quarterback list starting at number 5. Now, this is going to go from all price ranges, all the way to the hundreds of thousands, all the way down to a few thousand. You'll be able to get damn near anyone on this list, starting with my number 5 quarterback in Jordan Love. I love this card. That's not a good pun, but I do love this card. Jordan Love card. I mean, 75 speed. That's doable as of right now. 83 throw power. Get the strategy on him. Get him to 85 throw power. Solid accuracies across the board. The biggest thing here, there's something I got to talk about because I get asked this question a lot of, do you think height matters on a quarterback in Madden this year? 10 out of 10 times I'm going to say yes. Height matters more than it has in any of the past years since like Madden 18. Height matters so much because they're batting balls down more than I have. This is the most insane Madden I've seen with batting balls down. Now, again, is it a bad thing? I don't think so. I think it makes the game fresh. I think it makes it kind of fun and realistic because batted balls do happen. With Jordan Love being 6'4", I've used them in a bajillion squad games. I've used them on the budget squad. This card rarely ever gets swatted down. Now, a card like someone smaller, like a Kyler Murray, like a Bryce Young, they will get swatted very often, like maybe 2, maybe even 3 times in a game. Just because they're shorter, if they're in the pocket, it's very, very likely, especially with the new Micah Parsons out and a few of these other cards, like you see them jump constantly. With that being said, Jordan Love being 6'4" definitely helps him. I mean, his throw power is great. Throw under pressure, throw on the run. They're all very, very solid. 76 mid accuracy, I won't even worry about. It feels very, very fine. I really love this card. And for him being so cheap, he's got to be on this list. And then my number 4 quarterback is going to be a fan favorite and one I just spoke about, but it's going to be this Kyler Murray card. You can get it for $250K, or you could do the set, which is cheaper. But Kyler Murray, again, the main thing everyone talks about. He gets multiple chemistries. So multiple chemistries for Kyler Murray. He gets all of the NFC West. So any of your Rams theme teams he can be on. Any of your Niners theme teams he can be on. And he is a very good card in this game. His biggest thing is he can get up to 89 speed if you have a full Cardinals theme team, plus the Pats retain all that. But realistically, he'll be most likely, well, most teams, 88 speed. With that being said, though, his throw power is still very solid at 84. Good accuracies overall. My only knock on this card is he feels like he plays to his accuracies. There's not many cards in this game where I'm like, oh, they miss a lot of throws. Like, you'll even see there's a card later on this list that objectively has like one really bad accuracy, but you never really see it. This card I've played against a ton. An absolute ton. I mean, you see him all the time in ranked. I haven't used him myself, but in the games I've played against him, this card does not make every throw that you would think. That should be pretty easy. Maybe it's the mid accuracy. Maybe it's something here that I'm missing under the layers. But he gets a lot of balls swatted. He doesn't hit all of the throws, but the throws he does hit, they're lasers, great throw power, and the speed is so valuable. For you to be fast in this game as a quarterback right now, it is so hard to like catch him, especially with slower linebackers. The faster speed linebackers in this game are only like 85 speed right now. So for you to have an 88 speed quarterback or 80, even 86 at his base speed quarterback, it is very, very awesome. And Kyler Murray is a very fun card to use. My next card is going to be actually a limited time card, and that's going to be the Baker Mayfield, who's going for about 400K right now. This card came out day 1, and it's still going to be one of the best cards in the game. A lot of the top guys still use this card. He's very fast. Audibles and checks at the line. You can get in and out of formations very easily with him. He also has great short accuracy, great accuracies overall. 86 throw power, which is awesome. Can get him up to, even at one point I had him at 90 throw power. You can get him up around that threshold. And the speed is awesome at 82. Can get up to 85, but realistically, they'll probably be around 83, 84 if you're on a theme team. He also gets Panthers, Bucks, Rams, Browns. So he's a multitude of theme teams that you can use on him. This card feels awesome. 6'1", so he's pretty fine on the height side of things. Just an overall fantastic card. Can't really complain with him. Moves a little bit slower than his speed, but still very, very good. I love Baker Mayfield, and he's got to be a top 3 card for a reason. That's why everybody's using him. Plus, he gets a abilities, which some of these other cards don't. My next card is going to be a card we all can get, my number 2 spot. And before we get to my number 2 spot, make sure you drop a subscribe down below. This is a brand new channel. We do this on the MLB side of things. Now we're doing on the MUT side of things. I would greatly appreciate if you drop the sub. You can unsub at any point in time if you feel like I'm dropping unquality content, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm confident. Let's go into our number 2 pick, which is going to be the fan favorite pick, which everyone thinks probably should be the number 1 pick, but it's going to be the number 2 pick, and that is going to be wherever I can find him, Jalen Hurts. I use him for a long time. This card is fantastic. I play against him all the time. This card is fantastic. Now, the thing with this card is you can get him all the way up to an 87 overall right now, where his stats are going to be nuts. He's going to have 85 speed, 87 acceleration, along with solid carrying, great throw power at 85. He's going to have just everything you possibly need at his 87 overall mark to be an elite quarterback. His throwing stats are very good as well. You're probably like, how do you have a worse quarterback than this? Well, you really don't have a worse quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts is arguably top 2. You could put him at 1, you could put him at 2. These next 2 are kind of interchangeable to your liking. I think his audibles and checks at the line are slow to me. That's the only reason I would really put him at 2 comparatively to whom I'm going to have at number 1. But again, these 1 and 2 are very flip-floppy. Again, the Jalen Hurts is free. This other card's not. So if you want to put him at 1 for that reason, completely understandable. I love both of these next cards. And my number 1 spot is going to be a guy that you all see me rocking all the time with the 50-50 Ravens theme team. No, I'm not a Ravens fan. I'm actually a Panthers fan, as you can see behind me. But this Lamar Jackson card plays out of his mind. I mean, he's 88 speed on my team, the +3 throw power, obviously. This card is insane, and I think it's due to his super high acceleration. An 88 change of direction for a quarterback. He's an elite juke move at 87 as well. His spin move is also great. I feel like I'm running with a quarterback when I use him. This card is actually phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Here's the thing. He has a low deep accuracy, 76. You would never know. I will put him up. You will never know. I've been using this card for a long time. If I were to tell you that we're 84, you would never know. He is able to throw it deep. He's able to throw it short. He's able to do pretty much everything you need. This card does not miss throws. His audibles are, again, kind of like Jalen Hurts, where they're kind of questionable, but for the most part, they're pretty fine. But the 88 speed, acceleration, everything with this card, his throwing motion is very quick as well. I love this card. I love using this card. This card's not going to leave my lineup. I understand he doesn't get abilities like Jalen does. I understand that. I don't care. This card is phenomenal for me. Plus, then I can put the abilities other places. 6'2", so I wish he was like the Jordan Love size of 6'4". That would be the nice thing if you could do that. But obviously, Lamar's a little bit smaller at 6'2". But him and Baker kind of play at the same height as well, and they're both fine. They do get some batted balls here. Lamar had 2 in the last game I played, which is kind of crazy. But normally, you only see 1 or 2 with the 6'2" height. Once we start getting the big quarterbacks, like the Big Bens, the Phillip Riverses, the Elis, the Paytons, I'm intrigued to see how many they get swatted. The good Trevor Lawrence card at 6'6", Justin Herbert at 6'6". I'm very intrigued to see how many they get swatted. But at the 6'2" height, it's very manageable. And for him, this card plays out of his mind. I wish I could show like actual stats. I don't know if there are going to be actual stats in head-to-head. Oh, you can see actual stats. I don't know why it's so little stats. Maybe it's just my head-to-head games, but he plays amazing for me, and his rushing is even better. I mean, 48 rushing attempts and 674 yards. That is nuts, dude. That's absolutely nuts. 8 rushing touchdowns. It says 4 fumbles. I think some of those are from sacks, though. I feel like he hasn't really had that many fumbles. Maybe that's just my memory going blank, but I feel like I don't fumble with him very often. He had a 97-yard rush just last game on stream. This card is phenomenal for me. He plays out of his mind, and I love this card a lot. I mean, 92 completions on 136 attempts is a great number as well. I have 9 picks with him. Damn, I didn't think I had 9 picks. I'm 14-9 on passing touchdown interceptions. That is not good. That is just not good. But I'm not blaming him for that. That's on me. That one's on me. But he plays amazing. This card's a lot of fun to use. Nonetheless, I've been using him for a long time now. I've used him and Jalen at his max level, so I've used them both. I got a few. They're both 1 and 2 for me. These cards are phenomenal. Let me know what cards you are using in the comments below, what quarterbacks you're using in the comments below. I plan on doing this for almost every position now, running backs, wide receivers, whatnot, and get the kind of best feel for value, as well as where they're at skill-wise in this game. If you can add abilities, if they're quick, audibles, whatever it is. For running backs, it's going to be speed, acceleration, especially catching in this game is really big for running backs, so we'll go to there. Wide receivers will be a little different tiers, but let me know in the comments below what quarterbacks you're rocking. I'll make sure to catch you guys next time. Peace.